I can't believe I'm saying this, but I actually had fun on the first day of a patch. Can you believe that? Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite archetypes that's available within the Emerald Dream expansion, and it was an archetype that happened to get buff. So go ahead and like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you are someone that enjoys Paladin, because as it looks right now, Paladin is the best class at HSReplay, but this is not to say that Paladin is insanely good. This is just the day one stats. You still see Hunter at a very high % win rate, and that's because I believe the data is starting to account for the nerfs, so we can't really trust this data yet, but early data does suggest that a lot of people are playing the ever-living hell out of Imbue Paladin, and it is a matter of figuring out what the best list is. And I have a pretty good idea that my list is not exactly going to be the most popular, but there is something that I believe my list does very well, that all the other lists feels like they're just missing something. I don't know how else to put it. I am not a fan of Ursol Renewing Flames in this deck whatsoever, and I will show you guys my list and explain things, just talk about how the buff to Imbue Paladin, I believe, was one of the best buffs that this deck could receive, because now the hero power is 1 mana, and trust me, it really does make all of the difference. But in terms of the decks that people are playing on the first day, we have Imbue Paladin, Menagerie Aggro Priest, and Aggro Imbue Priest as well, with some Protoss cards in it. We have people finally playing Wallow Warlock, which is great news to see. There's a Ham Buff Warrior that people are starting to play. Ham Buff Warrior, actually good now. There is honest to God experimentation that is happening in this metagame. But if you want to know what the best decks are, if you're someone that just wants to win games, according to HS Guru, we have Ravenous Cliff Dive Demon Hunter, Pirate Rogue, Mill Warlock, Protoss Mage, and that's right, Wallow Warlock is in top 5 of top legend data, which means I'm probably gonna have to play some Dark Gift Warlock today. I don't know, it's looking pretty decent. But let's go ahead and stay on topic and take a look at the deck that I had the most success with on the first day of this new balance patch. And honestly, I had a pretty decent win rate with this deck. I managed to go 12-5 with my deck yesterday on stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the catch. I was at a low rank, I did not go above 4K, and I also had some opponents that just immediately conceded against me after I played an Imbue card. I really don't understand why that happened. But Imbue Paladin is starting to get a lot more popular, and my list right here, I feel like, is exactly the direction that you want to go with this particular deck, because we are doing one thing, and we are doing one thing well. We're pushing the button and we're imbuing our hero power. The one thing, the one win condition that I feel like a lot of people really do not explore with Imbue Paladin is what exactly is your end game? What is your late game win condition actually going to look like? Because I'm going to explain to you very simply what this deck is aiming to do. Because yes, you want to play for the board. Yes, you want to maintain tempo and you want to make as many dragons that force down your opponent to use their AoEs, to use their minions, and you're essentially trying to outgas your opponent with the value of your gigantic stats of dragons. But there is an actual end game with this deck where you're not just flooding the board every single turn. No. The way that you win with this deck is to play 10 imbues. You want to imbue your hero power 10 times, and it's for one very simple reason. If you look at the dragons that are available, there are only 2 10-mana dragons that are available in the pool. It is Runway Blackwing as well as Briarspawn Drake. So the whole win condition of this deck in terms of like the end game, you want to get your hero power to 10 mana, you want to shuffle a bunch of dragons into your deck, and you want to play one of your draw cards like a Petal Picker, a Dream Warden, or a Dragon Scale Armament in order to draw as many of those portals as you can to give yourself the best chances of rolling as many Briarspawn Drakes as possible. And then after that, you can play a quality, you can set the health of everything to 1, so that way the Briarspawn Drake does not care what it trades into, and it deals 11 damage per attack. So this deck has an insane amount of just mid-range tempo, minions, and just gas, and even until the very end of the game, you still have one gigantic chance for a burst combo, which is amazing when it pops off. So if you take a close look at the deck, you will notice that we run cards like Ancient of Yore. We are running cards like Mixologist. We are running Metal Detector. So that way we can have coins that work with Linessa. And the reason why Linessa is in the deck is to give us a gigantic draw turn. So we can play cards like Dragon Scale Armaments and get potentially up to 4 cards in our deck. The one weakness that I will note about this deck in particular, though, is that we're not really running a lot of spells in particular. We're only running Aegis, Dragon Scale Armaments, Equality, and that's pretty much it in the spell department. So your Dragon Scale Armaments are going to give you the best chance of actually giving you a card that you want to utilize in case you need to play it earlier on. So I just like that this list has a lot of card draw. It's got Petal Picker and Ancient of Yore to just help you get through that deck very quickly. We have Wild Pyro Equality for that much needed board clear. Although if I'm being honest, Wild Pyro might be fine to sub out with Consecration, and the main reason why I decided to put Pyro in the deck originally is because of it being a cheaper removal option. So that way I could just get rid of everything for 4 mana instead of 5 mana. But sometimes you just kind of need the draw spells from the Armaments, and sometimes you just need 1 Consecration to clear a non-equality board, so that way you can just maintain some good tempo. And it's honestly really good for you to use 1 equality for your win condition if at all possible with the 10 mana dragons, so you only want to use 1 equality in order to clear a board unless you absolutely have to use this card to stay alive. So I think there's a lot of versatility with this deck. There's also Mixologist for AoEs and then potential synergies with Linessa as well. I'm seeing some people run Pupil in the deck and running O Manager, so that way they have as much value going for the Linessa as possible. I will go ahead and say that my list is probably not the best, but I will say that I had an insane amount of fun playing this archetype because cards like Dream Warden are actually playable now. The reason why this really mattered for Paladin, getting the 1 mana portal, was not because you want to push this button every single time. No. You don't care about pushing the button every single turn. You're going to push the button when you have 1 mana available or when you need to weave in a hero power before you play a card such as Dream Warden, because the biggest thing that really sucked about this deck was that 2 mana was sometimes really hard to come by. It's a lot easier for you on like turn 4, for example, to play hero power into Drake and then maybe even hero power into Dream Warden again to keep those portals in the deck. So it just really depends on a lot of different circumstances. It depends on what your opponent is doing, but most importantly, it depends on you as a pilot to figure out what the best play is, because sometimes it's not black and white. It's not the easiest decision in the world to figure out what the right turn with this particular deck is. Oh yeah, and the last thing that I'll say, Nomelia, really good with Equality. You really need some AoE in this deck. Akranos works very well as like giving yourself a turn to stall, and then you can use your Equality clear in order to maximize how much value you get out of it. And Malorn, you'll see a very good clip with Malorn that I feel like will sell you guys on the card. But yeah, what do you guys think of Imbue Paladin? Are you guys happy with this update? Are you guys wanting to play some more Hearthstone? Because I'll tell you right now, I am highly motivated. That's right, complete opposite of what happened with King Plush. So we are back at it. We're making Funstone content. If you like this kind of content, like the video, subscribe, and if you want to support us more directly, check out the Patreon. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun, guys. Hopefully you guys will have fun watching my clips and you'll be motivated to play more Hearthstone because it's actually in a good spot right now. So thank you so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we will see you for the next video. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, mulligan for Imbue cards. That's really all that matters. We'll see you guys in the next video. What's the best container to drink from? Plastic, glass, or paper cup? There is no better feeling than a glass bottle or a glass stein to drink out of. It is always glass, in my opinion. It's satisfying to hear this. Great sound. A+ sound. Okay, against the shamalama ding dong. Touch grass and use glass. Dude, that's my life motto. Touch grass and use glass. Okay, we've got a spectacular curve here, dude. Plus microplastics, that's another reason. Yeah, good job, YouTube. You know, this into imbuing twice and then drawing 3 is kind of a disgusting combo. I love eating microplastics. Dude, that SpongeBob meme. Oh, no! No, how dare you? That's like actually kind of important. Oh my god, that's a big deal. Dude, how dare you? Late to the party, but am I happy with the patch changes? Oh, you're really not that late. Yo, Lucas, coming in. Coming in with the Prime. Good to have you here, mate. Thank you for that support. Hype Train now initiated. Thanks to Louie coming in with the Prime. Thank you so much for that support, guys. Good to have you here. Welcome back to the Horde. We are so back now that King Plush will no longer ruin our stride. Oh my god, Hearthstone is back, ladies and gentlemen. And if you got a Prime, now is the time. So swing on by and drop your Prime. But to answer the question, the balance patch, I am very happy right now because there is not an obvious like power outlier deck that everyone is just jamming immediately. There is experimentation happening. There are new decks that people are trying, and this is usually the best time to play the game, is when people are doing this. It actually feels like the mini set came out. This has happened twice now, Blizzard. This has happened twice now, where we thought we had a good meta, and then after 24 hours, something bad happens, and then we have to fix it, and then now, after 2 weeks after the update, it's finally good. I'm gonna draw first, because I really don't want to draw the portals. There we go. Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna get 3 drops. And hopefully, okay, that's not good. Hopefully we get that missing dragon. Give me back my 3/4, because my opponent so rudely took it away from me. I mean, this to discount the Mixologist, not terrible. But not what I want. What would make this better is if they had Shadow dropped Renethal into the core set. Some people would argue that would be worse. I would probably not be one of those people. Very nice. 4 mana gnome. How's the deck feeling? It feels very good. It feels very fun, I should say, more than anything. How's Control Warrior? Control Warrior feels fine. I went up against one earlier, and it did very well. Drop Mixologist for Flash feels good. I feel like Mixologist is core. I would rather cut... What would I rather cut? Like, I love the idea of Mixologist for, like, an AoE. When you need it, or like a freeze, or Lanessa synergy. It just feels really good. So this summons a 5/5, and it's just a 5-drop minion, right? I think we Nomelia. We trade. We activate this. Hopefully get the 3/4, which we do. And we now have Pyro. It's fine. Ancient of Yore would have been the best pull. The Shaman is playing my game plan, not his. I need to keep it that way. So I just have to keep drawing cards. And I win the game. Yeah, Mixologist is a toolbox. Sometimes you need your toolkit. Sometimes you need a hammer, sometimes you need a wrench, and other times you just need a good old lead pipe. Or a crowbar. Or 2 crowbars. And my friend Mikey from down the street. Don't worry, we get the job done with that metal pipe. Protoss Imbue Priest looks fun. Yeah, it's making a comeback. Or a comeback. It's finally good, I guess. This is just fantastic tempo as well. Because next turn, if I just draw out my deck, we just win the game. Wait, but dude, it didn't survive. Why would... I don't think you were supposed to do that. Could have at least forced me to trade into it. So now I have 10 drops. Or now I have 9 drops. I'm pretty sure I just win this game now. Only Ysera gonna be summoned? No, there's 3 dragons. Ysera, Fyrak, and Sleepy Dragon. Ysera is the worst one, though. Dude, Imbue Paladin actually going Omega hard right now. This is insane. Picking the fun games from this is gonna be fun, though. Oh my god, I'm excited to make Hearthstone content again, guys. Yo, Dan Dude coming in with the month number 2. Good to have you here, man. Thank you for that support. Welcome back to the Horde. I'm glad that you enjoyed your first month, that you thought you needed another one. This Paladin's the only fun deck right now. Imbue Priest, I would argue, is probably fun for Priest players. If we have 1 or 2 new decks that are good and fun, I think that's a good start for the first day as people start to experiment with more ideas. So I wouldn't be too doom and gloom about things at the moment. Okay, so this is just lethal now with equality. Oh, whoops, I double equality instead of playing weapon. Well, I mean, that's what this deck is trying to do. It will, over time, just overload you with a bunch of stats that you can't handle, and if the game goes on longer, and if I hit 10 drops, then Briarspawn Drakes just end the game. So I love the idea of just drawing through this deck to make that happen. Alright, get to find out how this deck does against Warrior, and earlier we found it was not very good. But if I have all my Imbue cards, I can maybe draw out my deck very consistently. Okay, big yikes. Not a great start. Kibler's playing it right now. Is he playing control or is he playing aggro? This is a very unfortunate starting hand. Is this deck winning? Currently I'm 9-3, but I had a lot of opponents that just simply gave up instead of trying to play the game.
Engine 3.
I don't have an Imbue card yet. I'm a third of the way through my deck. I just beat Wheel Warlock with Paladin? Yo, nice. Is it Imbue Paladin or something else? Let's get draw and deal damage.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
How confident am I that Psycho Rogue's gonna be meta? I'm pretty confident. It just seems like the kind of deck that would be good. I think I might as well just do this. Spend the mana. Kill Jaden's a demon, right? No, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, we got card. Let's go. Please an Imbue card? For a second, I was wondering if Kill Jaden was a Tribalist card. Oh, that's sad. Finally. Well, that's sad. That's not gonna draw anything from my deck. But this will. There be the amalgam. Okay. What decks are looking good? Imbue Priest is looking good, actually. Which deck to play? I'm not really sure, though. You beat Mill Warlock with Priest? That's actually kind of insane. Oh, I should have traded first before doing all of this.
No,
Mill Warlock waiting room? I'm not going to play Mill Warlock today, but Mill Warlock might actually have to be a deck that I need to learn now because I don't think the deck got really nerfed. Like, your Curse Campaign is still definitely playable. Repackage on Death Rattles and it was GG. Technically, that's an Imbue card. Don't you get snippy with me, sir. Actually, streamer. Actually, streamer. Did you know that? Did you know that he got rid of you actually drew an Imbue card? Did this stream have a delay? I said that ages ago. No, I just now read that. I really need these gold petal drakes. Have I played Dark Gift decks? I have not. There's a lot of things I could play, and I'm really focused on making Imbue Paladin good. Really? No. No. All right, hold on a second. The only thing that matters is imbuing. Oh my god, why amalgam? You ignored me, the heck? Yes, I ignore everyone in chat. And when I look up and I see the first thing I read and I just read it out loud. That's like half true, half right. I pick and choose what I want to read, but I most of the time I just can't focus on everything. Don't read this out loud. That's the easiest way to get your message read out loud, though. That's another life hack of chat. 7, 8. I need the dragon, dude. I need the last gold petal drake. Oh, don't draw too many of the portals. All right, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. All right, so now what I need my opponent to do is to play a bunch of freaking pieces. How big is this thing? Oh my god, it's a 24-21. Terran Warrior back? I mean, it's like the only good form of Control Warrior right now.
This time, mortal.
Okay. So now when the 3-4 dies, if I can draw out as many drakes as possible. I mean, they're both to 50-50s, but it's my only win condition. Was Saladrassil the problem or Ursul? It was definitely Saladrassil being 7, so Ursul corrupting it, making it work. That's definitely the issue. Wait, what if he just gains armor? If he just gains armor, this is really annoying. He split the attack? have to do the content play. The content play is to just roll the dragons. If I hit 4 of... Oh, God, wait. Do I really have to hit 4 50-50s in order to win with the dragons? Am I really going to risk it for this? Because obviously I could just wild pyro, but I need glory. All right, I'm doing this for content, because no matter what, I'm going to get the dragon scale armaments. So let's go. Briar spawn drakes. Let's just let me see them. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, that's the only one that can miss. Damn it! Wait. Wait, equality! I'm a genius. No! The life steal! Oh, come on! Oh, come on, man! Are you serious? Oh my God, why? Trollman, you owe me rent money now! Come on, dude, this is ridiculous! This is fucking ridiculous, dude, come on! Did I hear someone playing for pure content? Yeah, this is content, right? This is content, dude. I can like literally see the edit. I can see it right now. But if I just get imbues, guess Paladin is just good. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe. I haven't seen that many other people playing this deck. Like I'm the one that's like everyone else is playing like Imbue Priest. Why are there so many warriors? Because Dark Gift Warrior just got buffed. That's what I imagine, at least. Don't understand why Lanessa's in the deck. Lanessa's in the deck because Lanessa Dragon Scale Armaments and Lanessa Aegis of Light, or like with coins, is really good tempo. You tempo Lanessa, it's not a combo card. It's essentially a really good draw engine, and it gives us the Metal Detector that I really want in the deck. I love Metal Detector as a card. Good way of like mitigating the mid game. Playing Dummy Warrior? We're gonna commit the weapon because I want him to kill this. And I want to be able to bring it back. I include Nessa because it's her last year of life and she needs some sun to sap. Yeah, dude, she got plenty of time on vacation, but just know those clocks are definitely ticking. All right, so we'll do this, draw 2, do this, and then play Armaments, maybe? Hitting any of the portals would be good right now because we can hit Dragon Tamer. So he's probably gonna play Mech next turn, which means we wanna go wide. Three, 4? Nice. And hey, yo! Thank you, deck. Thank you for reciprocating. I got 3 4s for days. It's a bit of damage, but I still think it's good. Tempo King. he plays a minion I don't like, I could just do this, but I don't think I want to do this when I have the board in my grasp. Damn it, dude. Just kind of has the draws at the moment. Then again, this will soak things up. We definitely need to kill this because we don't want him to interact with it. I think I need minions on the field as well to soak up the damage. So let's do this. Okay. Is that Yu-Gi-Oh in the back? Yes, those are Yu-Gi-Oh cards behind me. I will eventually be finishing the wall, but I've just been focused on other things. I just really need to like spend a day to just legitimately do it. Full set? No, it's not a full set. What's behind me are just common cards. There's no way that I like, cause what that is, it's cardboard, and the cards are glued on to the cardboard, and then the cardboard is mounted by command strips. So I wouldn't put any cards of any rarity on the wall, but I do plan on putting everything in a binder, and then I'm gonna have like that binder be right there. I have a plan for it. Shouldn't have played this, but maybe we care about the board space. Ancient of Yore. These are 8 drops now. Now they're 9 drops. Dude, let's go. We're so close to the redemption. We are so close to the redemption arc. Starting to wish I saved some card draw, not gonna lie. Wait, is that just lethal? It's not just lethal, but it definitely is. Wait, hold on. Wait, there is a lethal here. We just have to be lucky. Do we believe? Deal 3 and draw a card. Well, we didn't get him. Actually, that would have been 1 damage off, Sag. Okay, so now I can do this. We have 10 drops. We can play this, and we can hopefully hit the Briar Spawn Drake. But now I guess Imbue doesn't really matter. Malorn? Malorn can end the game. Based Malorn end the game. 6 minions need to die. This just means we set up for the Anachronos. So we have quality again. We do this, we smack him in the face. We put him below the threshold of healing past 20. Ascendant needs 5 minions to die. I think now we're taking the easy win for sure. And now I can trade my stuff into everything else. Four minions need to die, so I just need to trade everything. I love that this deck is good now. I think I can confidently say this deck it's at least strong. Whether or not this is the list is still questionable, but man, do I love how this deck feels. Now that's another content play right there. That's probably for sure going on YouTube as well. I am Batman. This felt so good at the preview ball. Yeah, I know, right? And now I can actually say that it is good. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Warlock feels like it's a bad matchup. So we just gotta turbo draw the imbues. The faster we imbue, the better.
I greet you.
Hail and well met.
Currently rocking Imbue Protoss Mage. It's been going good. Imbue Protoss Mage. Really? So there's Imbue Protoss Priest, and now there's also Imbue Protoss Mage, which is what people were doing originally, but you're telling me that that's better than just going all in on Imbue? I mean, the deck also did technically get nerfed because of Sing Along Buddy. So maybe you do need the inevitability of the Colossus. Kind of high rolled the Aegis. It's just my list. I'm checking on HS Guru right now, and there's not any other creator that's really messing with it. All right, so we probably get to play the Dream Warden on curve here. So he's playing Ursol Renewing Flames. Wait, he's playing the other list that's on HS Guru, and I don't like the other list. Yeah, because it's sort of like Renewing Flames and stuff. I really don't like Renewing Flames. Nice Yor. Mind if I copy it? Might be more explosive though. No, it's more controlling. It's running Ursol Renewing Flames. And the reason why I don't like that card is because it feels very limiting in the deck. I don't like how it turns the deck into, like you can't win with curve more often, you know? Warshak is also playing Imbue Paladin. Warshak for sure definitely made his own list because he doesn't believe in net deck in day one of any update. So I wouldn't be surprised if he runs like a Grifta. Wait, no, he's also running the Ursol, wait, what? Ah, dude, these guys are wrong. These guys are just omega wrong, I'm sorry. Just gonna do this to be mana efficient more than anything. So he probably does a layover combo here. Is deck cooking? Dude, we're actually doing pretty well with this deck. Oh, hey, remember that prediction that I made? About how this nerf doesn't matter? Because you're just gonna run Conflagrate? Well, would you look at that? 3 Paladins since I've gotten home. Yeah, that's because it just got buffed. You're gonna see it a lot today. There's no dragons left in my deck. Malorn playable? So yeah, the reason why this is working, dude, is because the ultimate game plan of Imbue Paladin is to make it to 10 mana cards, and that way you can pull out Briarspawn Drakes, and then you can play a quality on the board to make sure that the Drakes can kill somebody. You could play this for tempo, and there's like a pseudo combo that you could do with this. And I've never really realized the combo potential of this deck because we've never been able to go this far into the game. Keep getting scammed. Faced 3 Psycho Rogues is my first 3 games. Yeah, that sounds about right. Psycho Rogue, Control Warlock, Imbue Paladin, Imbue Priest are probably going to be the most common decks you see today. Okay, so double button doesn't stop me here. And now I have a coin for Malorn. Oh, damn. I need to draw 2 right now.
Job's done.
No, I don't want a button first. Button doesn't upgrade the portals. Your Imbue does. Button just shuffles the portals. How do I feel about Menagerie DK? Not that good. It doesn't seem like a good deck. Oh, hey, I get my Dozing Dragon value again. Oh, thank you, sir. That's exactly what I wanted. Renewing Flames would have the reach here, and dude, that's another problem. Whenever you run Renewing Flames, like, you have more matchups that just, it would feel terrible to play Renewing Flames against this, because it will make 0 impact. Now, your Renewing Flames and your Ursouls are useless. But now I have like a late stage win condition that I can actually meaningfully go towards. But the big issue is actually surviving.
HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Don't keep your thoughts to yourself.
Okay, we're almost to 10 drops. Where would you say the meta will go from now? I really don't know, man. And that's a good answer. Not knowing is exactly what you want right now. Like, I don't want to know where the meta's gonna go, because then that's how we get another king plush, where it's so obvious that on day 1, where it's like, oh, this isn't going away. How's your hero power 1? Because they buffed this deck recently. They buffed it. It's now much better. Aggro Warrior is coming? Maybe, dude. I feel like Aggro Warrior would be fun. So many expensive cards in hand.
Shaking us stir. My God, how did he do it? HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Okay, we're almost there. We just need the Flutter Wing now. Had a great dinner. This felt insanely refreshing thus far. I don't want this to be solved. Exactly, you don't want people to solve it immediately. I do feel like the Curse campaign nerf truly didn't matter. The only thing that matters is the fact that you can't You're on 5 into Curse campaign and delay over on 7. Yeah, what's going on, Tic Tac? Oh, he's doing the thing. Dude, Imbue Paladin actually feels so good now. Like, in terms of, like, good to play. It's fun to play. Feels very fun with this 1 mana hero power. It makes all the difference. I'm having a lot of fun. I don't have spells okay, I don't have spells to milk that. That's sad. But I did get everything else that I need here. Okay. There's a lot of randomness that needs to happen for us to win here. Please don't draw the portals. Damn it. Wait a minute. Like, he has to deal with this board. Deal 20. I don't like this at all. need him to play minions, and I can win. Thoughts on new plush, if you haven't answered already. Sorry I wasn't here. I put out a video talking about my thoughts on the entire patch. Overall, plush getting nerfed was 100% going to happen, 100% needed to happen. And I'm kind of mad that they just didn't do it sooner. But at least it's fixed now, right? So this will attack here. It'll deal 10 excess damage, and then next turn we hopefully draw enough to win the game. We just have to hope that this is enough. So we have to swing the 3 because we need maximum damage. Sing-along buddy? No, I don't want sing-along buddy in this deck. Sing-along buddy doesn't really serve a purpose now that we can weave the button a bunch of times. And having a bunch of portals really doesn't matter until you're at the very late stage of the game. Oh my god, he's summoning minions. He's summoning minions. He's summoning minions. He is literally doing everything I want him to right now. All right, believe. Believe. I need Drakes. I need Drake. I need at least 2. I need at least 2 and we win the game. That's 1. And that's 2. That's 3. Hey, you wanna know what? I want some more. I want a few more. Oh, it's perfect. This is how you play Imbue Paladin. This right here is how you play Imbue Paladin. Oh my god. An extra, let's see, an extra 11 damage on top of this. Oh, let's go, dude. What is this madness? This is the new meta. This is the brand new meta. Welcome, guys.